Next thing we're going to look at is the water system on your trailer. So if you have opted for the premium or premium plus options, you'll have an 18-gallon water tank underneath the trailer. The pump is powered by this little switch in the back left corner here. You'll see the blue light on when the pump is on. It's going to be the same pump to run the sink, the spray port, and the shower, depending on which one you're trying to use at that particular time. For the sink, it does rotate in and out of the way so you can get things out of your storage, and the on-off switch is just right here on that little toggle. If you opted for the spray port option, you'll have a hose that will hook into your spray port here with a standard garden hose nozzle. And if you've opted for the shower option, we will go through the setup here shortly. So this is going to be probably the most complicated setup on the trailer, so make sure you pay attention, maybe watch the video a couple times so you have the hang of it. But inside this box is going to live your on-demand hot water system from Ecotemp. You can see we have everything coiled up here. To begin the hookup with this, there's a couple things you want to do first. Before you do anything, make sure your water pump is off on this back corner, otherwise it's going to spray you as soon as you start trying to hook things up. Also, double check your handle and make sure this switch is also set to off. That way you don't take a shower before you plan to take a shower. Living in the bottom of the box is your propane line for the shower. So you're going to take this and you're going to run it down to the low pressure port on the bottom corner of your trailer. Also with this, make sure you have your front propane hose hooked into the front propane port and turned on the tank, so that's plumbing to the rear of the trailer. These are two different sizes, so you can't mix that up even if you try, but the larger one will be the one for the shower. Underneath, there's a little on-off switch, so flip that to on. On your toggles, make sure your heat, which is the red toggle, is set to minimum, and your pressure, which is the blue toggle, is set to maximum. The pressure running through here is what actually tells this pilot light to ignite, so if you have this too low, it may not even try to turn on. Once you have those all ready to go in the right positions, you're going to take your hose, just press it straight in, and then underneath you're going to have a secondary hookup here, which you'll press straight in as well. So now we have all of our lines hooked up, we have our toggles and our switch on. From here we can turn the water pump on around the corner. Once that water pump's on, you'll see the whole system pressurize and you'll be able to kick your handle on. Once that pressure starts running through the heater, you'll hear it start clicking, and once that pilot light ignites, you'll be able to see it through this little window here. From there, you'll have hot water. You can adjust your temperature up. It will get much hotter than what you need it to, so don't just crank it up to max. And then for tear down, it's just going to be the opposite. So first thing you're going to do is turn your handle off, turn your pump off. Once your pump is off, you can go ahead and open this handle back up and relieve that excess pressure so you don't get backsplash when you're unhooking all the hoses. To unhook the hose, you're just going to push in slightly here, push back on that silver ring, and that will come apart. Same here, push up on the entire unit, pull down on that silver ring, and then for storage, I do like to hook these together so that this does not leak under your galley. From there, you'll turn off your switch, take your propane line, curl that back up inside. Same with the handle of the shower. Go ahead and curl that back up inside and close everything up. One thing to note, the pilot light is powered by 2 D batteries underneath here. So it is very important to turn the switch off. If you leave the switch on, there's a chance that it will just drain those batteries and kill them. So good to have some extras on hand, but always double check that that switch is off before you close up the shower. And that's the water system.